Tonight we'll be starting a new scenario. This one's, like I said, this one's gonna be a pretty big one. Hey, there's Bob. I was gonna say it's been a little bit. I wasn't sure if you're gonna make it. Tonight's park is Megaworld, and this is gonna be a big one. So it's a giant park already packed full of rides. Needs improving. Oh, well, we got a good head start. It sounds like I didn't notice that. We got an objective is to have 3,500 guests in the park. No time limit, it looks like. But we can't let the park rating drop below 700 at any time. So, but yeah, we'll see how this goes. Nice. Thank you for the push-ups, Bob. I'll do those in a bit. Gotta get ready for bed. I'll be lurking. Sounds good. Thank you, Undrafted. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Been channel surfing. Nice. And it's nice to find new channels and stuff. And there's Psycho Joker coming in with a raid. Welcome in. How was your second stream tonight? Hey Becky, how's it going? Good to see you. God bless you guys. Those are great emotes. How's your stream? What were you playing tonight? Let me give a shout out to both of you, actually. Oh, well, what do you know? You guys are playing the same thing, Demonologist. What is that about? I have not heard of that one. It was alright, man. Some technical issues, but otherwise good. Nice. We did Demonologist, sort of like Phasmo, but better, in my personal opinion. Okay. Oh, well, thank you for the follow. Yeah. So if you guys don't know Psycho Joker or Becky, please go check them out. Wonderful Christian couple. Guys are engaged. Can't wait till you guys get married. Very exciting stuff. So happy for you guys. But yeah, they play a variety of different things, and you'll catch them playing some different stuff together, like tonight. And also I've seen them play Fallout 76, which is fun. And you guys done Fortnite and other stuff. Do a lot of fun stuff over there. So please go check them out. Give them a follow if you haven't already. All right. Yeah, it's good to see you guys. Hope you're having a good evening. I know it's probably pretty late for you guys already. So if you need to raid and run or whatnot, please take care of yourselves. Probably need to do another repo stream sometime soon, or RV there yet. Oh, fun. I played RV there yet once, and that was pretty fun. I played that with Bronson and Kathy, and then Kathy's friend John. That was pretty fun. We got sort of far, but not all the way through. So, all right, let's get going. We have unlimited money. Money is no object. All right, let's take a look at this park. We've got a lot of stuff. Honestly, we can probably, well, I was gonna say we can probably fix things up, but looks too intense. Well, that is what it is. Everything is like brand new, so that's good. Nothing is nothing is like almost broken down. I was afraid that maybe like stuff would be almost broken down or something like that. So it's looking good. Okay, so we can just be like spamming stuff right and left. 17 seconds. How many chairlifts? 12 chairlifts? Guess I'm complaining about... Okay, we need to... Yeah, let's get quickly. Let's get a bajillion entertainers. So this is one hack to keep people happy. Wow, with all these windows, we're still at over 100 frames per second. Nice. Alright, let's get... They'll want to also have some TV screens. Find all these queue lines that have a lot of people in them too. It's nice when you don't have to worry about money. We can just kind of do whatever we feel like doing. Come on. Place. There you go. Maybe I should, can I... Transparency options. Go like that. There we go. That's much easier. Now we can see through all these things. Get rid of the people too. Yeah, we don't want to see the guests. Then we need to do more garbage cans and things.
Oh, hey yo.
Hey, Kevin. Good to see you, buddy. How are you doing, my friend? How's your week going? Oh, that's right. I still need to do those push-ups that Bob redeemed. I got in the mode of wanting to make sure things are good before we dip too low in our park rating here. Hold on. Let me get some more of these going. Oh, and we can hire a bunch of more handymen too. But yeah, how are you doing, Kevin? Good to see you. How's your week going? And how are you doing during the day? Like, if I called you to just catch up and chat with you during the day, do you have time to do stuff like that? Because I could probably talk while working. But if not, then I want to try to be intentional to catch up with you. Good. Had a maintenance guy. Name a maintenance guy named Kevin. Alright, we'll do that. Let me keep working on some of these little TV screens. People are upset with the long lines, so we need to... Oh yeah, they're real upset. They're breaking stuff left and right. Right. Almost there. So this is a scenario that starts you out with a lot. It's called Mega Park or something like that. I forget. And we need 3,500 guests by the... Oh, not even with the time limit. We just need to get to 3,500 guests, which is a lot. And it sounds like a lot, because it is a lot. Okay, we did all that, Well, that's funny. The little steam trail from the little train is... You can see the steam trail going around. That's funny. Okay, almost there. Man, yeah, it is messy. Where are all these janitors? They need to be over here where it's really messy. Okay. Well, man, those entertainers have really helped. Look out, we literally just maxed out our happiness level. Or, yeah, the happiness park rating, whatever.
Oh, hey yo.
Doing that and fixing up some of these things. Victor and Trice, good to see you. Good so far. Had a good lunch at work. Nice. I'm home and always able to chat. Just not from 10 to 11. Okay. I will try and remember that. I'll see, maybe try to, like, give you a call or something during the day. I never know, like, how much you might be in meetings or this or that, but... I mean, I could always text you. Duh. But that's just too easy. Okay. Like no benches over here. Alright, I think that's everything. Boom. Yeah, there you go. Now that's actually what it looks like. Lunch was paid for by work. Hey, those are the best lunches. That is pretty neat. Psycho joke. Sorry, had to step away for a sec. How's the coaster building going? We actually just started the scenario, so you really haven't really missed anything. This scenario is oh, they already have like pathways. You start out with actually quite a bit. And there you go, Kevin. You start out with quite a bit of stuff here already. We just need to like maximize this a bit to bring in about 1,200 more guests. So we'll see how that goes. Could probably put some more food in places. There's not a lot of food around. That, like, just make sure we're like maximizing our are people like mowing the lawn? No, we don't need people mowing the lawn. Not quite yet. We just need you to be like cleaning stuff. Where are you at? Why are you right there? Yeah. Okay. Hopefully no one is like trapped somewhere. Sometimes they get in weird spots and they just get stuck and they can't figure things out. I don't quite understand. All right. Sand in Zone, hey, welcome in. Thank you for the first time chat. Good morning. It's good morning to you. It's good evening to me. You must be almost on the other side of the world from me. Nice. Well, thank you for tuning in. Good to see you. Joy teriyaki, and it was super good. Oh man, teriyaki sounds amazing. We try to have teriyaki pretty like whenever we go over to visit, because there's not a whole lot of that around here. So man, that is making me hungry, even though I already had dinner. Lucky, before I got laid off, I can't remember the last time work paid for any meal. A couple years at least. They quit doing it a long time ago, because why cater to your employees, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's frustrating, I know. I know, it's annoying when, like, your company doesn't really, like, do much to show appreciation, and you're like, why can't you show some more appreciation? What's wrong? Here, let's just turn that off. Alright. This is a pretty short ride, they just need to get going. Yeah. How high is the soft guest cap now? I'm not sure. So you start out the park with a bunch of rides already. And so I've just done a couple things to just kind of get people happy by cleaning the park up with some more handymen walking around, fixed broken benches and lights and garbage cans to some degree, added, oop, we missed a couple, and adding in these queue-line TVs so people aren't bored when they're waiting in a line. So, and it still shows that more people are coming into the park. You got that little green arrow down here in the bottom corner. So I don't know. We'll have to keep checking it to see what it looks like. Why did that go away? I didn't click on the X, did I? Let's just turn to get a different angle, because hard to see some of these areas. I think that's it. Okay. Anything else we've missed? Trying to make sure that each ride queue line has these TVs, because they if they're in a long line, some of these coasters they just line up for ages for them, and they'll get upset if they're waiting for too long. Sorry, I know I'm moving this around kind of fast. Oh, there's a couple. but we gotta keep people happy. There's no money is no object in this scenario. Well, look, they're walking on water. So it's nice that you can just kind of plop things down. So we should meet there. If you can't come all the way up to my house, we can meet in the middle there. It's worth it. Okay, we'll I will keep in touch whenever we get to come visit again. Not sure when that will be. It's pretty sad. They used to have budgets per team for the employees and for stuff like that. I think 3 years ago they just cut those budgets totally. If a manager wanted to do something like that, they had for their team, it had to be out of their own pocket, which is just ridiculous. Especially for a Fortune 500. Oh man, that's frustrating. Do we need to make a track for these swans? We probably do. They're always really bad at getting back to where they need to go. Oh, there's a bunch of them. Look at how many there are. Yeah, in Germany it's 4:30 and I can't sleep anymore. Oh man. Well, I'm glad. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate that. It's always cool to get people from. I hope we got an ad starting soon. It's always cool to get people from other areas of the world to tune in. Very cool. I know it's kind of light for a lot of different people, but hey there, God bless. Sorry, it's been a minute. Work has been crazy. Hey, no worries. Thank you for the verse of the day. You're welcome. Welcome in. This scenario is easy, but the space is limited. Yeah, we'll have to get a little creative if we want, where we can build other stuff. I'll probably get rid of these rowboats because they're kind of occupying this almost the whole lake. There's a lot of space right there, but there's places for other small stuff to kind of tuck in here and there. So we'll figure something out. There's a lot of stuff here. Look, I didn't even get over here. And a lot of short key lines. It's kind of nice, but I can even make them a little longer potentially. So we'll see. That's why I'm not super sad to not be working with them anymore. Yeah, where I was working, I worked at one place for several years, and they did a decent job for compensation and with doing things like that and lunches and stuff and whatnot. And I guess I didn't realize how good I had it until I got other positions at different places, and it's just like, eh. So, any load, yeah. Okay, it's raining. People don't like to go on these when it's raining. Oh, it's ad break. All right, we'll hang out. Once we come back from ad break, I will do the push-ups so Bob can see me tortured doing push-ups, because I know that's what he likes to watch. No, I'm just joking. Do you have a hint that the people think it's beautiful here? Oh, do people think that when there's a lot of... They probably would think that if there's a lot of... Here, let's pause it and see. Probably do think that when... They say great scenery, if there's a lot of good, like, foliage or decorations and things like that. But yeah, they don't want to... They don't want to go on stuff when it's raining very, very much. Okay, there's a bench that needs to be fixed. I love this view here, because then you can find out where you need to, like, fix broken stuff. And where you can find, maybe, like, put, more trash cans in certain places where you see a lot of garbage. But, it's looking pretty good. And, yeah, our park rating sure jumped up when we started fixing stuff and hiring more handymen. So that That has definitely helped. Okay. It's looking really, really clean. Use a little bit of help over here. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. And we got like 35 handymen, so there's a good number of them all around everywhere, so. Is that broken? No, that's trash. Okay. Couldn't tell if that was a broken trash can over there. Yeah, people get angry if they see a lot of messes. Or see a lot of, like, vomit on the ground and stuff like that, so. No, this is looking pretty good. Not too bad. Alright, welcome back, everybody. Alright. Let me, let's go ahead and do some push-ups here. I'm sure Bob would like to see them, so. Alright. It's one of the fun redeems that we do here, and it helps me to do something productive, physical activity. So, alright. If you want to join me, you're welcome to. Kevin, I'm looking at you. No. Alright. And we'll turn the camera down so you can actually see that I'm actually doing these push-ups. Park with the best water rides in the country. Hey, I like that. That will help. The more awards we get, the more attraction, or the higher our guest cap gets, or the higher the multiplier gets. All right. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Currently running on the treadmill, so I can't do push-ups at this exact moment. Oh, come on, Kevin. Have you even tried? Are you just giving me that excuse? Have you actually tried it while you're on the treadmill? I doubt it. I doubt it. Come on, man. Well, don't trip and fall. Don't slip, trip, and fall. Okay. Alright, what do we want to do? Is there anything to even research? We don't need scenery or transport rides. I don't really care about water rides. Maybe let's look and see what kind of, like, oops, not that one. Shops and stalls and things. Do we have enough bathrooms around? We only have 4 bathrooms? Holy cow. Okay. Let's, where's the entrance? Entrance is over here. Let's get some more bathrooms going first. Because people are going to go crazy if they can't find a bathroom. We want to maybe even get the I'd love to get the award for the best bathrooms. Park with the best toilets. That is an actual award that you can get. So, let's go for it. Okay, there is one there. Good. What about... Can we just, like... Oh, but then we can't see... Yeah, we kind of need that. Okay. Whoops. Not that. Not yet. We'll check drinks after a bit. I don't know what it is. There's probably like a certain number. If you get over a certain number of bathrooms in your park, then you have a good chance of getting park with the best toilets. But since we don't have to worry about money, we don't have to worry about like having too many of them that you know, running costs and things like that. So I'm not gonna worry about it. We're just gonna build them wherever we feel like. See, that connects and goes back around that way. That's over there. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Should be able to get like 20 of them in here, huh? Charge them $20 to use it? Yeah, no kidding. Oh, this is like right next to one right there. You may think that we're overcharging you, but this is no ordinary water in our toilets. We used natural spring sparkling water to flush in our toilets. Only the finest for our guests. Okay, we'll do one more. There's something in the middle. Yeah. Oh, see, I'm always... Oh, well. They're kind of close to each other. That's okay. That's okay. The toilets are solid titanium encrusted with diamonds and other precious gems. Ooh, that doesn't sound very, very comfortable to sit on. How come there's like only 12 cars? Could we like close this and try to get more? Can we get more than 12? How about 30? That's a lot better. Alright, people, come back. Come back! We'll do 5 seconds in between. Alright. They all need to come back. We're open again. When using the bathroom in luxury, who cares? Yeah. Alright, how many of these things are there? This one, I know you can have a bunch of these too. I wish you could add more. Let's see, that should start piling up again. Alright, let's just close this one too. Oh, 25. And minimum wait time, let's say 10 seconds. Alright, come on, people. Come on back. Come on back. What else? What other things are people like waiting abnormally long for? Can we... Oh, yeah, I wanted to see if we can add more chairlifts. Okay. Let's do that. Increase the speed. And there you go. Where is it? Down here. Okay. There's no minimum wait time. We'll at least get a few sent out there. Okay, 3 seconds. Okay, that should kind of even things out a little bit, I think. Let's see. Sandin says, you need 4 or more toilets. Also, 128 people for one toilet. I think 120 is the number. And you need less than 15. I think it depends on how many there are. I think, how many they're thinking I need to go to the toilet. That's the thing. Like, people, I feel like most of the people that say they need to go to the toilet are people that are in line for a ride. So I could see, this is doing better. Now they're not waiting as long. There's not a bunch of, before they were waiting so long, their car, these trains just waiting. I could make some of these queue lines a little bit shorter. Maybe I'll do that. And that way, they won't be sitting in line as long. Because that's the thing, like, people, I feel like the majority of people that need to use the bathroom aren't people just wandering around. They're usually people that are, they are stuck in a line or on a ride. So it's like, well, yeah, you're going to sit there and you're going to wait till you get on the ride and then get off, and then you'll decide to go to the bathroom. You love the toilet board. Yeah, I don't get it very often, but it's pretty cool. Bob would like it too. It's a picture of a golden throne. It's a long bumper car ride. Oh, we can set how long it's for. I'll put a minute and a half. And cycle people through a little faster. There. Actually, we'll do that. Alright, what are people complaining about? Guess can't find... Alright, where is this one? Oh. Well, you know what? This one... Let's put that one somewhere else. Because there's one right there already. I put one over here. There's one right there. What about something else in the middle? Here, we'll put one there. Oh, where are other things looking? See, we're just kind of like making little changes. Oh, and watch this. You can have up to 64 people on a maze at once. We're gonna max this guy out. Just have a flood of people getting onto this ride. How many people are on this? There's already 50 people on the... That's awesome. At the beginning, it's easier to get, yeah. I'm a simple man with simple pleasures. I just need a basic toilet to do my business in peace. I mean, need it to flush and not clog easily. That's it. Yeah, that's not... I would imagine that's not asking for too much. But for some people, it might be. Oh, we don't... There's no one with... Oh, there's a few balloons. There's only 2 balloon stalls so far. Okay. Let's let you do random. Kind of fun seeing just random colors anyways. Okay, so there's 3 burger bars, cotton candy, 2 drinks, 3 fries, and so there's not many drinks, so let's, which I think we have the lemonade. Yeah, lemonade is unlocked. So there's a drink there. Just kind of add a couple more here and there. It's kind of quiet over here, though. Maybe we just need to add some other kind of small things. It's good space in the middle of here. Oh, what a chicken stall. Sadly, a basic toilet is 500. No joke. Yeah, they're not as cheap as you think they would be nowadays. Oh, can they not get to that? Alright, now I think they can. Figured putting it there would have gotten rid of that little tree fence thing. Paid money to use a toilet by the Tower of London. It was like 50 pence. Well, at least, well, that's one thing though, if you go somewhere that does cost money, they're probably a bit nicer, because they're not just like, not everyone uses it, and it's not just like dirty and gross. I want a bidet, but the boss said I can't afford it. Also, she thinks they're gross. My in-laws got one, and they really like it. Wow, we're actually getting really close to winning the scenario already. They were so clean and fancy. Yeah, exactly. It's when you have everything that's like free and open that, you know, it just turns into being really gross and whatnot. But, yeah. I don't know. I've never used a bidet. I've heard they're really, really good. They're really nice. Yeah, my mother-in-law got one for when she's in her cancer treatment and everything. It kind of helped. And, during that time. But, yeah, I've heard that they're pretty good. Someday I'll be brave and I'll actually try one sometime, but it just seems weird. And I heard that the first few times you do it, you're like, ooh, I don't know if I like it. And then after the fourth or fifth time, you're like, oh, I kind of like it. Alright, what other small stuff? Here we go, launch free fall. Could do something like that over here. They actually had a front office that monitored the bathrooms at all times. Ah, okay. So it wasn't just like a random one out in public. They actually had like an area where they all were. That's kind of cool. All right, gotta get the right fence type here. Okay. Got that. And this is a really fast throughput ride as well, so people will ride this pretty quickly. They won't be waiting in line very long. Got candy. I don't know if I've actually been to a place where it costs money to use a bathroom. Nobody in the line. What are people thinking about this one? Rickety Rocket. It was great. We need to get more people on this side of the park. Let's build maybe a motion simulator. These things are small. If I do that, then I'll have a little bit more space. Put it like right there. There we go. We only need one space anyways. There we go. And we'll make this Real Riders. Okay. You are now open. Here we go. Yeah, this whole like kind of side of the park is very quiet. It's not as dense with things. I mean, this coaster is crazy. And there's 3 trains, so maybe wait at least like 15 seconds, because how long is this ride? Extreme intensity. 10.45. That is really for the thrill seekers. Look how many loops there are. That is crazy. That's nuts. But why don't some of these people want to come on these rides? How come we don't like the rides? What's wrong with it? Okay, let's get rid of... We'll do that. Again, some of these don't need to be that long. 14-year-old me would have loved that. 36-year-old me will pass. Yeah. Honestly, I don't even know if 14-year-old me... I don't know. I would be a little apprehensive. I went on a few different coasters when I was a kid that were pretty crazy. There's one at Busch Gardens in Virginia that I went to, and called Apollo's Chariot, and it was one of the tallest, like, it had one of the steepest drops in the country. That was crazy. It was pretty fast, too. Let's do that so that we can make this a little shorter. Then not as many people have to be stuck in line. Let's put a drink stall over here. Yeah, it's still climbing. We've had a steady incline. We started with a little over 2,100 guests, so we only needed to get like 13, almost 1,400 guests, and we're already up to 3,118. Well, we're almost up to 3,200. We're really close. I thought this was going to be a long scenario. I didn't know we were going to start with so many people in the park already. Okay. Do we have enough of these? 7. There's only 7? Okay, well, I can always, again, like this one, make this a little bit shorter. Try to look at some of these. That fills up. Those are pretty big trains, and there's what, 3 trains? Okay. It looks like a long ride, but you can see that the next train actually comes into the station while the other one is still finishing, so it, I mean, I could move the entrance over 1 or 2 sections just to kind of get people closer. Here we go, now that's going. Just gotta look at throughput on a lot of these ones just to make sure. Let's put some food over here. What else we got? Hot dogs? Hot dogs? Why not? Hot dogs and lemonade. You know, hot dogs and lemonade sounds... Actually, it sounds really good. It just makes me think of going to, like, Costco to get a Costco dog. And I don't know if they still have lemonade as one of the drink choices, but lemonade's pretty good. It is a little too sweet, though. I like lemonade with a bite to it. But I can't complain. It's good. I don't know. Sometimes playing this game just makes me want to go to a theme park, though. But then it's sad because then I remember of how expensive it is, and then I can't... It's hard for me to enjoy being there because of how expensive everything is. Am I the only one that's like that? I hope not. Well, I don't know. Part of me is like, yeah, I don't want to be the only one like that, but honestly, it's probably a good thing if I am, because then that means that other people can actually afford to go to a theme park. Oh, why is that? Is that broken? Why did it stop? They all stopped. Oh, there we go. Oh, he was just finishing. Okay, gotcha. I was like, why aren't people moving? Okay. And you know what? Let's make that line just a little bit shorter. Yeah, honestly, this whole time has just been like, just kind of micromanaging and like fixing little things here and there, optimizing throughput and all that kind of stuff. And that's what I like to do. I feel like that's kind of right up my alley with just analyzing how things are going and making things perform the best they can. Let's see, Psycho says, they are way too expensive. Yeah, the only one I could see being worth it, worth the money would be Universal. A lot of people think Disney, but I'm not a Disney guy. Yeah, I've kind of, more or less kind of fallen away from Disney more. I just don't really enjoy it as much as I used to. So, and then, yeah, we went there for, been there, we went there for part of our honeymoon when we got married, which is over 10 years ago now. And then we went one other time, and it's just like, unless you go during like an off season, like Kevin went with you and your family, that was fun. And that was a pretty good time to go, because that was in, what, October? But yeah, if you need to go like the off season, not in the summer, because then it's just it's too crowded. You can't really do a whole lot. You're always waiting in lines, and so you spend most of the time waiting for a couple rides and then waiting for food, and you really don't get to do a whole lot. So yeah. So Kim says, Disney trips are usually paid for by the in-laws. That's true. That is nice. I can't really, you know, if I had that, you know, I'd be happy to go too. But I'm super spoiled. But if they were not, I would also feel that way. Like when we've gone to not Disney parks, I have to pay $80 for 3 people to get snacks. It's crazy. Yeah, that's why I'm always like, hey, can we bring food in? So like at least bring in snacks. So like in between meals, you can at least have your own stuff and not have to pay like $10 for a little bag of chips or something. But yeah, and then meals are outrageous too. My goodness. I don't know how people can afford that. It's crazy. But I've been to a few different ones. Universal would be a lot of fun. I haven't been to Universal, and I've heard some good things about it, so I wouldn't mind checking that one out at some point. Universal is fun. Alright, yeah, that would be a lot of fun. I haven't gone to Universal in over 20 years, but it was worth it back then, and with what they've built onto it since, yeah, seems like they've done a huge overhaul to it and added a lot of different themed areas and stuff. I would say it's worth the money from the outside looking in. Yeah, Disney trips can only happen with Mrs. Kev's parents. They make it more fun. That is true, and when you know people that know all the stuff, like I can attest. Kevin's in-laws know like all the stuff when doing Disney. They've been there so many times. They know exactly like what to do, where to go. So fix the time for Slotch Boot. I don't know the English name. Slotch Boot. I don't know. Man, I wish I knew what that was. I don't know. I'm not sure what that is, man. I'm sorry. Universal is about to open a new Fast and Furious roller coaster, and it looks amazing. Interesting. You'd think that as someone that plays a game like this, I would keep up with roller coaster news and things like that, but I don't. Let's see. We could probably do one of these guys. Oh, we need to find... Oh, here we go. I need to change this so they're not just red. That's boring. I guess the one good thing about this this scenario though is when you're not dealing with money, that means that all the guests are not running out of money either. I didn't even think about that until now. So that is... Oh, wow. Look at that! Alright, we'll keep playing for a while. That was too fast. It's not even the end. We haven't even finished 1 year yet in game. But yeah, we're just kind of optimizing the park. This has to be one of the easiest parks. That's crazy. I feel like if they had like you had to manage money for this, that would definitely make it a little bit more difficult. But you could just like what I did. I spammed a bunch of entertainers and that got people happy. So we didn't lose park rating. And then just kind of fixing things up, optimizing things, and that's all I did. Oh, and I built like 2 rides. Water slide with boats. A slide. Okay. Like this one here, the circular ones, the river rapids, or do you mean like, was it all these ones down here? Here, let me just do this. You can look through that window, right? Or do you mean like down here in the water? Yeah, I don't really like... I'm not a fan of this. Above them, there it was. Oh, this one here? Yes, throughput. They are waiting way too long. Good point. Thank you. Good catch. Yeah, the Falls of Terror. Yeah, they call this one a dinghy slide. Dinghy. The little raft is like a rubber inflatable boat, and they call that a dinghy. Otherwise, it's just like, I don't know what else they might call it. I don't know. But yeah, good call on that one. That helps. That keeps things moving a little bit more. How many are there? 11? You know what? It might be worth shutting down to see if we can get some more. No, we can't. That's all there is. Okay. Sorry, people. Come on back. Come on back. What else? What else? The Rio Grande Railway. 2 trains with 8 cars. How big is this thing? Where does it go? It goes here. And it goes right here. And it goes right there. People are waiting for a long time. We probably should adjust this so there's like 4 trains. How about 5 trains? And then leave if another one, wait for half load, wait for quarter load. Wait at least 10 seconds. Okay, we'll do that. No, your English is fine, Santa. No, I'm not. You're doing just fine. I totally understand. I don't expect you to know all of our funny little words that we'll use for different things. I don't even know who came up with the word dinghy, but yeah. Is it really spelled that way, Psycho? I thought it was spelled differently. Let me see. D-I-N-G-H-Y.
How neat is that? That's pretty neat.
That is pretty neat. There you go, yeah. It's a weird word. It's not used very often, so I don't blame you, yeah. Weird name for a tiny boat, exactly. We could just call it the rubber boat ride. Tiny boat ride, yeah. How's it going? It's going good, Anna. How are you doing? Welcome back. Good to see ya. Let's see. We got 10 cars. Can we add more, you think? We beat the scenario already. It was really fast. Pretty much everything was already built. We were just kind of trying to keep things clean and all that, so. But you're cold? Have on a hoodie, and I'm super cold. We'll get a blankie. Get all curled up somewhere cozy. Get a nice warm blanket. That sounds... I brought one over because in about a half an hour is when it starts getting a little bit colder. I have it set so our thermostat doesn't keep turning on when it gets to a certain time, just so we'll be going to bed soon anyways. It's hard to sleep when it's really warm. It's kind of nice to have it a little cool at night, and with it being winter right now, it gets cold pretty easily, so. Tiny boat, yeah, exactly. A dinghy is like the boats pirates would use to row ashore to find treasure or pillage a village, whatever they did. Yeah, kind of like an emergency boat, like other big ships like cruise liners or whatever. They have a bunch of them ready to go in case people need to abandon ship. So, yep. I thought that said ferrets. Yeah, they're hunting down ferrets. Oh man. Okay. Clearly, you need more sleep. Yeah, honestly, I could use more sleep too. Honestly, this is kind of fun to have an established park and just work on enhancing things and adding stuff. What color do we want the t-shirts to be? Let's make the t-shirts like purple. Light purple. Hopefully we get a hat stall. Oh, that just came in. Okay. What is your favorite park? In the game? In the game or like in real life? Or both? In this game, I don't know. There are some pretty interesting ones out there. I don't know. It's hard for me to pick like a favorite. I know there's ones that I don't like if there's like too much, if some of them have like too much change in like hills, and if I like them, they don't need to be like, parks don't need to be super flat. Then they're kind of boring if they're flat. But I like them when there's at least some dimension. Like this one is pretty cool because it's got some hills and little places. It's got water. It's got a little river area and stuff like that. So, oh, there's a whole area over here we're not even using. How many go-karts do we have up here? 12? Wow, okay. Let's do one lap. That is really, really long. That's a super long... That looks like a lot of fun, though. I would love to ride that or do that go-kart track if I was... alright. If I was at this park. I think we can... This is a really short one, but let's go ahead and add some more trucks to this. Do 16. That should be enough. Minimum wait time. Let's say 5 seconds. Oh, and our transparency, I wish that you could pin something like this. This transparency options, I wish that that was like, you could pin it down to a toolbar or something like that somewhere. Because that is so useful. And it drives me crazy every time it disappears. That's all there. Twister Sister still has been fixed. Anyone going there? Probably. Kevin's probably on his way over there right now. Responding to it. Is that in his... Yeah, that's, Is he stuck? Let's just put him over here. Oh, that's kind of cool. They're like, they're one of those ones that they chase each other. Alright, is someone else going to it instead? Oh, nope, he's got it. Or she's got it. Linda's got it. Yeah, I'm surprised they actually have, they already have where they need to walk. They have that already set. We could build something else over here. Maybe once this opens, that'll attract some people. I don't know. Is this too intense now? Alright. Ferrets and little boats like it. Mama Kev used to ride in the dinghy when she was little, and they would tow it behind their boat. Oh, that's fun. She would sit back there and read and enjoy a quiet time away from her older brothers. There you go. Hey, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Thanks for coming and hanging out. Hope you're able to get some rest, though. Nice. Oh, in the game. Is the guy fixing this? Where did he go? He responded to... He responded to it. Restraints are stuck closed. Those two people are like, I want to get off this ride. Okay. He's getting there. It's just taking a long time. Man, favorite one in the game. I mean, I've played some of the earlier ones the most, so I have probably the most fondest memories from those ones. So, like Bumbly Beach or Leafy Lake. I know those ones are pretty easy, but the ones in the snow areas are kind of fun too, because you don't get to see that very often. It's usually grassy areas or like the desert. So that's kind of fun to, oh my gosh, did he just turn around? There. Now he has no place to walk. Now he can just go straight there. I don't know why he had to turn around like that. But yeah, I don't know. I don't have like a specific favorite, but I do. I think I enjoy just the variety of the different types of scenarios. So there's a good number of them that keep things interesting.
It's quiet. Too quiet.
Thank you, Ann. At least my mic isn't muted or something. That's happened before. It's just like, what? What else did I miss? In the south, we have what are essentially dinghies, but they're metal and they're called John boats. Not sure why. I've always wanted to fish with one. Simple, easy to keep clean, easy to store, no bells and whistles, just simplicity. Yeah. That would be fun. Being cold is super annoying because your gal has a temperature regulation issues in her whole life. So, oh man. I remember, yeah, there's a gal that was, I think she was my age at our church when I was younger. And she kind of had that a bit too, and her hands would actually turn blue a little bit. Do you like RCT 1 or 2? So growing up, I only played RCT 1. I only got RCT 2 within the last like 5 or 8 years or something like that. I forget when I got it. Probably it's been longer, but I I haven't had it very long. Alright, I'm gonna delete these. At least people don't just drop in the water. Yeah, I never really played a whole lot of the second game, honestly. I haven't had it that long. And so that's one of the main things, like, what I'm doing for this channel. At least early on, is I enjoy the game a lot. I've played it a lot. I pretty much only played a lot of, like, first several scenarios because we would end up either like reinstalling Windows or getting a new computer, and so by doing that we'd have to, like, you know, start all over again with the scenarios repeatedly. And so I never got far enough to have that many unlocked. So nice. Thanks for throwing up. At least we're deleting this pathway. I do enjoy some of the things in the second game, like a couple different shops and stalls that like the addition and just the different skins and stuff for some of the rides to make things a little more interesting and kind of fun. Because I like that you get the ATM. I like that that's an actual thing in the game. Because then you can hopefully try not lose guests as much when they run out of money. I don't have that. My autism just makes me struggle to stay consistent temperature, so it's a gamble of which temperature I'm going to feel. Oh, that's frustrating. Yeah, that's no fun. Why does everyone have to, like, walk down these pathways? Alright, let's, we can build something else out here. Oh, they got a donut shop. Donuts! Everyone loves donuts. Let's see. Put a garbage can there. Whenever I see garbage, it's like, okay, that's a good place to put a garbage can. Okay, bedtime. God bless you all. Thank you, Kevin. Good to see you. Take care. Have a great night. Thanks for stopping by. And I will try and remember to give you a call tomorrow. Catch up with you. Love RCD2, but I grew up with both. First, then the second. Yeah. I didn't even know the second was a game until, I don't know, quite a while later. So I pretty much just played the first one. Literally is half the time I'm like, cold, hot, cold again. Oh man, that's gotta be frustrating. Hey, you got up to 528 followers. Nice, yeah. And then with Becky and then Sanin up to 530. But yeah, it's it comes in waves. Like there's times where it feels like the whole week I won't get a single follower, and then another time I'll get several or whatever, and it just kind of comes and goes. I am not complaining. Yeah, so Kevin's my like one of my best friends. He I've known him since high school, so he's a good friend. So it's good to have him here. It's funny, he didn't really knew I streamed because I don't really tell my friends in real life that I do. I kind of just let it be. I don't know. I just find it weird mentioning that. So I it's like, oh, well, that's cool. I'll have to check that out. But I feel a little self-conscious. It's like, yeah, I'm not like trying to like ask for you to come watch. Totally up to you. But that's just me, because I'm weird. Okay. Actually, we can go down. Down one. Okay. Rains a lot here. It rains a lot in this scenario. I feel like we need to build some more covered rides. It is annoying. Just hate being so cold. Yeah, I know. I can kind of feel cold more easily too, so I feel like I always have like a jacket or a coat or something like that. So no, I understand. Might not be exactly the same, but yeah. Man, why does it do that? What? Okay, I'm gonna fix this. Watch this. There we go. Did that connect up? It did. Alright. You're now open. I want to have that pathway. It started going down, so I couldn't put a pathway right there. Now they can walk all the way around. Followers get, yeah. A lot of my church friends aren't into gaming at all, so I don't mention at all that I stream. Yeah, I've mentioned it, like, I don't know, I probably mentioned it maybe once or twice, or if they like come to visit, they see my setup and stuff, and I'll mention it. But I don't really like go into a whole lot of detail. I don't like, I don't know. A lot of them are all married and have kids too, so they're pretty busy, so they wouldn't necessarily have time to watch, and they're got their own lives and stuff, so I don't expect them to watch or whatever. And I'm fine with that. It's okay. It is kind of weird because it's like I have, I don't know, just like the dynamic and people that are here in the stream is so different. If it would feel so weird if things kind of clash. It's already kind of weird with the few people that I do know that may tune in. But I don't know. Titanic is now off of Netflix and I'm not okay. But I do know the baseline of what happens, but I still wanted to rewatch it. You know, I bet you could go down and find it on videotape somewhere. Go to your secondhand store. Comes on 2 tapes too. I'm fine. I know I said I'm not okay, but I'm upset because it's gone. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Like, there's certain movies that we've wanted to watch more often, so we ended up just buying them. Because then you can watch them whenever you want. But, yeah, I don't know. It's just kind of easier that way, because you never know when that same exact situation happens, and then you're like, well, now I can't watch it. Oh, I was almost thinking I could go under that, but I guess not. Does that connect? Doesn't really look like it does. Twisted Sister 1 has not been fixed. You know what? Can I just get rid of these? I need to get rid of these. Just let them all wander. I don't know. Some of them I feel like they don't really like go where you want them to. I don't have a tape player. Do you have it? Or I was just joking, kind of with videotapes, just because I know it comes on 2 tapes. But I mean, you can just get it on DVD or Blu-ray or something like that. I'm sure you can find that somewhere. It's a pretty popular movie, right? Do you like building roller coasters? I have a hard time building ones that actually do well from scratch. Sometimes I'll do that a little bit, but I'm not very good at it. Monorail. Did these just go down one side and... Is this connected? Oh, it is. Okay. How many trains are there? 2 trains. Are there multiple stations? Yeah, let's it's like, oh, we're gonna go. Oh, nope, we're closed. Do that. Alright, let's just get at least a couple going. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I'm a little more creative with some of the coaster building and all that, but why is that such a long... Alright, we need to get rid of some of this. Way too long of a queue line there. Way too long. We could fit some of the ride right here if we moved a few things around. What if we... did that. Did that. There. Okay, now we got some room. Alright, this guy needs some help. Not the brightest guy out there. Oh, we don't even have any 3D cinemas. Or maybe they named it something different. I don't know. Okay. Trying to put a few more shops and things around here. Kind of boring. Oh, the t-shirt stall. That's right. I'm gonna try to get everyone to wear a purple shirt, and then we know that they bought one. It's a little easier when you do the hats. Oh, we got a bathroom already. We got any more awards? Haven't got an award in a while. Okay. I guess that's one nice thing is you can place almost as many of these things around as you want because it doesn't cost any money. You're like, I want to have a bunch of these picnic benches. Sure, go for it. Okay. Got a little bit of space in there too. We're almost up to 4,000. Do we have the slide? No. Do you have a Ferris wheel though? Where's Okay, there's a 3D cinema there. Where's our Ferris wheel? I don't want to put it too close. But I can't find it. So, I think we're okay. Pretty sure we have one already. I'm pretty sure I've seen one. That's okay. Okay. The line is still pretty long on this one. There we go. I know that'll make him a little bit upset, but that's okay. What can we put there? Swinging ship. Oops. Regular pavement. Okay. Now that I'm looking at this, why don't we change... Oof. The gray with gray was not doing it for me, so... Okay. Oh, did I literally put a bathroom right next to another bathroom? Oh well. I feel like this is a lot of open space that they can still walk around part of it. So, oh, there we go. There's a spiral slide. Is that considered a covered ride? Maybe. Shockwave has still not been fixed, huh? Alright, who's trying to go to Shockwave? You're responding to it. Alright, you're not too far. I think we need to have... No, there is a pathway connecting from there. Okay, well. Gonna have to go around quite a bit. Keep trying to add some more food stalls if possible. Got a bathroom already. And a bathroom there. Anywhere else we need a bathroom? Actually, I have quite a few. Got 21 in the park. That's a lot. Hey, is that the color we want? It is. Okay. Pirate ship has still not been fixed. That's the thing, like, he has all this covered. Responding to pirate ship. Oh, see, yep, there's the, Which pirate ship is he going to? I don't even know which one he's going to. You don't even have one in your patrol zone. Where are you even going to, my dude? Is it the one we just placed? No. Another one. Oh, up here. I don't know where he's going. He's like going in the total wrong direction. It's like, oh, I need to go on the opposite side. Let me just like walk around in circles for a little bit first. Oh, because he couldn't get... So that one pathway spot wasn't connected. Nice. Okay, well, good. Figured that out. I think with 14 mechanics, he'd have enough for all of our rides. We got, what, 54 rides? I can get a couple more. We'll have a total of 18. We'll have some more wanderers. Look, they're already going somewhere. This is way too big of a patrol zone because how slow they walk. Might just be easier just to not have a patrol zone, honestly, for a lot of these. Where is your patrol zone? Are you even close to it? I don't even know where it's supposed to be. Allegedly you have one, Brady. I don't know where he's going. Where is it? Oh, one little space right there. Who else can I get rid of their patrol zone? Let's just let them wander. I get what they're trying to work for and stuff and try to do, but it just is difficult. And some of these are just too big of areas. Too much for them to walk. It's kind of funny watching them just kind of wander. I mean, look at this. There's a lot for them to cover. Too much for them for how slow they walk. And I think it should try to like not just pick someone on the other side of the park to respond to a call. But I guess we'll wait and see. Alright, is that the last one? Yeah. Okay. We're back. Oh, and the people. Look at that. Everyone is going somewhere now. To inspect, to fix. Get 2 more. That's good. See? They weren't really doing a whole lot otherwise. I think you can have like 256 workers, if I remember correctly. There we go. Hey, Varkon, how's it going? Welcome in. Welcome in. Good to see you again. Thanks for coming back. Appreciate you coming over last night in the raid. Going well? Good. Good to hear. Good to hear. Yeah, it's going pretty good here. This was a... I don't know if you've watched much of this game before or know what you do, but surprisingly, it was a really simple scenario for this one. I was a little surprised. Alright, let's do less food stalls and more rides. Let's see, what else we got? There are a few kind of small rides we can do. You know what? Let's try this. There's a really simple kind of silly ride you can do. All right. Let me build this ride and then I'll do your push-ups. Entrance and exit.
Oh, hey yo.
Hey, Creepy Pro, how's it going? Alright, let's test the speed to see, is that the right one? Yeah. See how far we can, have them go. This is a very simple thing you can do, and it will generally get people like it for some reason. Actually gets okay ratings for what it is. The biggest thing is for bringing people into the park. Hey, Shadow Tuner, how's it going? Welcome in.
Oh, hey yo.
Hey, nice. Hey, Hermione, welcome back. Thank you guys for the check-ins. Alright. I don't want to, like, launch this guy off and hit something else, but...
Oh, hey yo.
I don't know if increasing the speed on this is making it more exciting. It might. Barely. You want to hear a joke, too? Alright, you want all the things I see.
This guy stinks!
Thank you. Alright, let me do push-ups, and then we'll tell a joke. Replaced your rooster with a duck. Now I wake up at the quack of dawn. Oh, nice. As a scarecrow, people say I'm outstanding in your field, but hey, it's in your genes. Oh my gosh, that's like combining 3 jokes in one on that last one. That's how are you? Oh, we're talking to. Yeah. Yeah, how are things going, Shadow Tuner? Remember, you were had some prayer requests and stuff. How's everything going with the lady? She doing better with the treatment and everything? I forget exactly what it is. I haven't heard from you in a little bit, so hope that things are going all right. Sounds like last time I heard that she was on doing some tests and things, and it was a little bit rough on her, but it's getting better, so. Agreed, ready for an update. Yeah. Okay, let's do some push-ups here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. All right. People even riding the ride, do they even cared? It's a pretty quiet area. I wonder if even people know about it. They said it was great. That's hilarious. Okay, hydrate, thank you. Okay. Alright, got another one here for you. So got a little something interesting to tell you here. You know, there's always new pieces of technology coming out, and with each new piece of technology, something else becomes obsolete. You know, you got the phone, and then you got with a rotary phone, then you got wireless phones, then you got smartphones. Every year they come out with a new one. You know, they got whatever this and that gadget and stuff, but there happens to be one thing that actually will not be ever go obsolete. Interesting enough. So you know, and I think this might be one of the only things like this. Apparently swords will never be obsolete. And you may ask yourself, well, why is that? If you know swords well, you'll know that they're cutting edge technology. So they're always in demand. They're never lacking. They're never falling behind. So there you go. There's your joke. Oh, here we go. Just been trying to rest somewhat this week. I've had appointments and scans this week, and a blood transfusion still kind of busy, but she's feeling better. Good to hear. She had an ultrasound and a mammogram today to check on 2 spots that they were found on a CT scan from back in December. Hopefully, they are not anything though. Good. Her diarrhea and vomiting seems to have stopped. Oh, that's good. And her sinus stuff is much improved with only a little bit of postnasal drip remaining. Oh, that's awesome. That's so good to hear. That's really good. Fully understand. Between Becky's appointments and my parents' appointments, it's been non-stop. Had to take yesterday and just rest as much as possible. Yeah. I know, Psycho Joe, you've got a lot going on, and there's... Yeah. Honestly, you know, when I lost my job, I was like, man, I was really bummed. But then, you know, it was during a season with a lot of things going on, and I felt like God had me there so that I had time to be with family and to be there with them and help them out and whatnot. So I kind of understand that a bit, because both Mrs. Pickles and I had grandparents that passed away. My mother-in-law got cancer, or found out she had cancer, and then started going through treatment. Mrs. Biggles has been going to some different appointments for things as well. So, yeah, there's just a lot going on. So, but yeah, Shadow Tuner, that's great news. Entrance is there at the wrong place. What do you mean? It's connected. They can go in. Is there a different, or is that a different thing about an entrance? Let's see. She felt a bit more herself the last day, so then she has for a. Oh, okay. Then she has for a few months, so that seems promising. That's awesome. Let's see. Yeah, you gotta grab those breaks when you can. They're important, especially as caretakers. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of a... Always got something going on with that, and there's... you almost don't get much of a break, do you? Dragging the joke on a bit. Could have just cut to the point. Yeah. You know, if I was a little more sharp, maybe I could. Man, this is already... Can't find corkscrew. Huh, well, maybe you need to look a little harder. What's going on here? Restraint is stuck closed. Okay. It has barely been open for very long, and it's already busted. My mom pointed out the other day, and for some reason I just hadn't looked at it in that manner, but if I had been working the last few months, I would not have been able to have the time to do all the medical stuff, and some of the other things have been going on. So yes, I've been absolute blessing in disguise, not working right now. Yeah, and that's kind of what I was feeling with when I lost my job too, because there was just a lot of stuff, and if I got a new job, I wouldn't have had time to travel to go to the funerals and things like that, and other stuff going on. So thing is in the air. Is it? Which one? The coaster? It's on the ground. Or is it something else? It kind of looks like it, but I mean, people are getting on it. Which entrance are you talking about? Has to be close to the toilet. Up over here? In the upper right? I'm not sure. You should tell me if something is not connected. The other toilet. Down here? This one down below, it looks like they're going into it. Yeah, that's connected. Here's been getting people. Is there another one over here I don't see? I don't see anything else. It's connected, but it's not. Oh, it's not good where it's located. Okay. Well, I mean, I've got a ton of those toilets everywhere, so I'm not really too worried. We could get another drink stall over here, though. Yeah, sure. Let's do lemonade, and then. Oh, there's lemonade right there. And there's a lemonade right there. Let's put this one somewhere else. How about over here? Oh. That's how I view my job for a while, and have been trying to transition to developer or programmer role, but it's just never seemed to work out. This is just before Allie and I got married. Now I know why, as I wouldn't have had the flexibility that my current job provides, and would have made this cancer journey a lot harder. Yeah, it's amazing how God plans stuff before we even know what's going on and makes things work out. So, and we see something as a disappointment, we're frustrated. And then after it happens, we can step back and be like, oh, you know, that wasn't so bad. That actually worked out really well. Thank you, God. Because when they go inside the ride, this flying thing from on point to another, they need so much time to go on the ride. Oh, like where the entrance is located on the... Where the entrance is located where it starts? Well, this could... The log flume could use a few more boats. That's not very many. Only 12? How about 30? Hey, Midnight Tracker, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Welcome in. Thanks for being here. Good to have you. I'm trying to look to see... Oh, you mean for like the chairlift here? Yeah, they are all backed up, aren't they? They're walking a long ways for that. You're right. Let's see, can we... Let's see if we can change this up a little bit. Let's move this around a little bit. That way it can be a little bit shorter. So there's that. I think this other one is okay though. Well, maybe not. I don't know. Nope, they go right there too. Okay, let's change this one up as well. Let's do that, and then we'll just have it go down. Okay. There we go. Okay, that should help a little bit. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Now you're having... Okay, now I understand what you were referencing to. Yeah, that's kind of annoying when the entrance is like on the far end and they have to walk all the way down to get to it. And they spend so much time doing that, they waste a lot of time. Now, it's a little bit closer. So they can jump right to it. We got all these chair lifts, and barely anyone was actually riding them. Come on, buddy. All right. You're gonna drop, and we'll come pick you up. Or did he walk where you're supposed to? Hey, you might have made it back to the pathway. Good job. Okay. Well, now we lost all of them over here, but they should be going now. It's not the perfect spot, but it's much closer. Much closer. Okay. Hey, how's it going, Kendra? Welcome in. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Let's see. Yeah, God works His will whether we see it in the moment or not. That's true. I love looking back to seeing how God has been moving pieces in my life on the chessboard. Yeah, I know. It's nice to be able to see that and be like, okay, I know that things are happening for a reason, and because sometimes otherwise you're like, man, what is going on? You can't really connect the dots very well. It's like, what? Why is this happening? There's got to be a good reason. And yeah, big amen to that. Yeah. All right, my friends, I need to get some sleep. Love you all. Hope you have a blessed day tomorrow. We'll be praying for y'all. Thank you. Again, thank you for the raid, Psycho Joker. Let me give you another shout out. If any of you guys don't know Psycho Joker, please go check out his channel. Give him a follow. He's a wonderful streamer, Christian man. Plays some fun stuff, and even plays things with Becky, his fiance, and whatnot. So please go check out his channel. Give him a follow. Yeah, we'll be wrapping up pretty soon here, anyways. So thank you for the hydrate. Okay. Alright, I think we're doing pretty good. I think things are split pretty good. There's a few chairlifts there. I think 5 seconds is pretty good. Could do 4. There we go. Trying to think, is there any other anything else that is yeah, increase the speed. These people this little coaster here, I forget what the ideal or perfect speed is for this. I don't want to like launch them off either. Hey, Sweet Tea, welcome in. How are you doing? Were you playing some Minecraft? How's your base coming? I might be able to get on again. Let's see. Not tomorrow. Maybe I might jump on Thursday night. I don't think I'll be streaming it because I'll probably jump on after small groups. I'll start kind of late, but I'll probably jump on and play some Minecraft on the Realm and Thursday evening. So good to see you. Let's see. Did some Rocket League, then Minecraft. Someone was nice and helped me out when I wasn't on. Nice surprise. Oh, how do they help you? What do they do for you? I know there may be a community event tomorrow. I think. Ah, bummer. I'm busy like all day tomorrow. I know they talked about wanting to do like set up a mine track, and like a hub and stuff to get to different people's house or just different areas. So hopefully we do that, and it would be kind of cool to do some exploration to find different biomes and then make a rail line in the nether to get places quickly. I would love to find like a desert with the different colored sands and clays and things like that. They finished my cross with obsidian, and Carrie made you a wool farm for your floor. Nice. Cool. I'll have to check that out. I haven't been up to your house yet, so I'll have to check out your base sometime. Looks pretty cool from seeing you stream it, so. Okay. How else is everything going? Still rather quiet on the fringes of the park, but I think that's just how it's gonna be. I feel like that's unavoidable. Oh shoot! 15 seconds. No. How about every 5 seconds? Gotta get these logs moving. But yeah, that's pretty cool. You have to let me know how the if they do the community event. You'll have to let me know how that goes. It's getting there. I keep getting lots of visitors. You'll see what I mean when you go up there. Okay, cool. I'll have to make it a point to go check it out. Some people's, I know they've kind of talked about it and stuff, so I'm a little wary of like checking people's bases out because I know some people don't want visitors or don't want people wandering around their camp. So I'm like, okay, well, you know, I don't want to make people upset, but it's kind of cool to get inspiration from other people or just see what's going on. So always welcome to go anywhere at my place. Yeah, same with mine too. So, and even if there's some item that you need that I have, you're welcome to check that out or have some as well. As long as it's not something that's just like really valuable. If it's just like building supplies and things like that, or you know, cutting some trees down and then replanting them, I don't really care. So, but yeah. Alright, is this getting better? It looks like it's getting a bit better. They're starting to move around a little bit more. They're getting a little closer together. 5 seconds might be the sweet spot. We'll see. They're starting to come back and starting to arrive again, so it's usually a good sweet spot for the speed of how long they need to wait till they leave the station. I think 5 seconds might be just the right number. Yeah, it's looking fine. Okay. What else are we getting? Mini helicopters. Anything else interesting, or is it just kind of boring stuff? We have the observation tower. Could do that. Oh, we did get top spin. Okay. Find a spot for this. Maybe that would be good for... Can they walk under that? I don't know. Actually, right over here would be fine. Hey, thank you for checking in, Kendra. How have you been? I haven't seen you in a little bit. Hope you're doing all right. Okay, let's get this connected. Wow, we're actually up to over 4,000 now. We're almost 1,000 over our goal. Probably could just build a couple small things. What was it? This one of them, they have a tiny... Actually, that one's not very big. Can we fit? Probably nothing that would fit the size of that. Unless we built that on top of it. Actually, we could do it on the water. Yeah, here we go. Okay. Doing all right, I guess. Sort of all over the place mentally, which isn't fun. I'm sorry. Hopefully you're able to relax a little bit or get be able to do something to kind of let your mind be at ease or rest a little bit. I'm doing all right. I'm doing pretty good. Today's going well. Not too crazy, just a normal day at work and all that. So, but it's nice to hang out with you guys and everything. Play another scenario. Getting a little closer to completing all of them. Something that, you know, when I was younger, never thought I would be able to do because they always seemed. The number of scenarios just seemed a bit overwhelming and intimidating, so. Thank you. Mrs. Pickles is doing okay. She's that's one thing that you can pray for her too. She's got a medical appointment procedure thing on Friday. So she's kind of preparing for that. She's a little worried about it just because, you know, it's going, she doesn't like going to the doctor, so but otherwise, she's doing pretty good. Yeah, you're welcome. So you can keep her in your prayers. Hoping that all of that goes well and that looking forward to, I think, when that's done, so she can just relax and everything. So. I appreciate that. Thank you, Kendra. Yeah. Hospital's not, probably one of her least favorite places to be, so, which, I don't blame her one bit, so. Motion simulator has still not been fixed. Well, you know what? Pretty sure someone is probably heading there now. There we go. Someone's fixing it. Yeah, they got a. This park has a pretty cool looking monorail system. So there you go. There he goes. Yeah, they did a pretty good job in designing this one. So it's pretty fun. They got a lot of stuff. They have a monorail. We've also got a chairlift. There's a miniature railway. They have all the transport rides in this one. So it's pretty cool. That's something that I usually don't do. It's like something that you'd want to do after your park is pretty established, just because it doesn't really make you money much. So you almost need to just like leave room for it, or have things spaced out enough that you can get to it. And oh, we do have an observation tower. Okay. But yeah, so it's kind of fun. They've got a couple different transport rides. Doodle's trucks has not been fixed. Well, you know what? I bet there's someone responding and fixing right now. Calm down, game. So, yeah, it's pretty fun when there's a bunch of things like that that actually work out well. And this park is so large, and there's so much stuff already here that they can have a few rides like a monorail that isn't like something that you know, is a big money maker, but can it can be there more or less for our enjoyment rather than for the people. It's not a super popular thing. Oop. Alright, trying to not make queue lines too long. I like Swedish fish, but they get stuck in your teeth really easily. At least they're the small ones. I remember when I was younger, the Swedish fish were like, they're pretty big. If you try to eat one at a time, it felt like your mouth was full. Hmm. 10:30. Alright, well. Let's find a good spot where we can take a thumbnail or something. Where would be a good spot? Oh look, there's even another monorail here. There's two different monorails. Monorail shuttle. And then the monorail. Where's this going? Does this just go from point A to point B back and forth? Yeah. I didn't even notice that. That's crazy. Where do we want a picture? I feel like I haven't even noticed some of these rides. We just hastily put a few things down, the queue line TVs and this and that, and then been focusing on other areas. What about something like this? There we go. That looks like a nice one. Actually, oops. Let's take that again. I'll make sure our... Ah, man, that one's there too. Okay. Third time's the charm. Here we go. Wait for... Oh, no! Alright, hold on. We'll come back to that. Take the picture. Alright, pause really quick. What happened? Is it the bat flyer? Crash. Nope, it's rickety... No kidding. It's called a rickety rocket. Alright. There we go. Quickly get rid of it before another one crashes. Wow, 2 people died. We lost a huge chunk of our park rating. Good thing we didn't have that happen when we had to stay above 700. Hey, Adam, how's it going? Welcome in. These are some pretty fun emotes. Nice. We're kind of getting close to wrapping up here. So we've been... Surprisingly, this was actually a pretty easy park. Oh, you know what? I probably should have just, like, refurbished it and not deleted it. Oh, well. We'll have to find something else to put in this area. More push-ups. Oh, my goodness. Alright, we'll do some push-ups, and then, I think we'll save the game, and then go, raid out to someone. So, we'll find a spot there. There we go. Doing good, thank you. How are you doing? Doing well. Doing well. Yeah, had a fun night tonight. This was a fun park. This one, we had to have a large number of people in our park, but the park was pretty much all established like this already. So we just kind of did some tweaking and just adjusting and just fixing up little things in the park, and then just let it kind of run itself for the most part. And it's kind of cool to just do some little fixes and little things. So looks like fun. I don't own this game. Yeah, so this is usually you can get it for a pretty good price on either Steam or GOG.com, and a lot of the times it goes on sale along with both the first and the second game, and so you can get them bundled together for like $5. So it's yeah, if you're interested in the game, just add it to your wish list on one of those platforms, and you'll see it go on sale fairly regularly. It's usually a couple times a year it'll go on sale. So yeah, just check it out. It's definitely worth it's worth it for the cost, because you get a lot of time. I mean, you've seen how many times that I've streamed the game already and played through these scenarios. I mean, it takes about 2 to 3 hours to complete a scenario, and there's over 100 scenarios in both games. And then if you get the OpenRCT2 mod that combines the scenarios of both games and adds a bunch of bug fixes, features, and enhancements, it feels like a new game. So a great way to do it. You have Steam installed on your computer? I do. Exercising on stream now. Yeah, I've had the push-up redemption for quite a while now. So, yep. But yeah, GOG.com is good too, and they have their own kind of launcher app as well. So, OpenRCT is yeah, the open source mod is free. That is true. Would have to install it, the launcher, yeah. And then there's also, oh, for Steam, yeah. And there's the OpenRCT2 mod has a launcher built into it too to update automatically and install for you when you open it. So that's a pretty cool thing as well. So, all right, let's do some more push-ups. Man, I haven't had this many push-ups in a single stream in a while. But yeah, if you're interested in the game, just let me know if you have any questions, if you run into anything, and I will be happy to answer what I can. But yeah, it's a great game. You get a lot of you get to play a lot through the game. I mean, I don't know how many hours I probably logged into this by now, but I love it too. Yeah, there's a lot of people here that enjoy it. It's a lot of fun content, and there's sandbox stuff to like have it pretty open-ended. You can design your own rides and save them as blueprints. You can there's communities of doing different competitions, because there's a lot of stuff you can do just to design parks, and you know, all sorts of things you can do. So indeed, chill with a bit of chaos. Yep. Very, very true. It's a good way to put it. All right, let me do some push-ups here. All right, here we go. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Woo! Okay. Okay, but I'm you know, retro old, so is it beginner friendly? I know it was an older PC series. I mean, they start you out in some pretty simple scenarios. I would say if you want probably to maybe watch some YouTube videos on, watch some YouTube videos on the game. And you can see, or you can watch some people play through the game and they'll explain it as they go. There's a lot to the game, so you can do some pretty simple stuff, or you can get into a lot of the details and the nitty-gritty stuff. So it is an older PC series, but what's awesome is that Open RCT2 mod kind of brings it up to current times somewhat with features and abilities, because if you don't do that, like, you don't have variable resolution as much, and you can't do like borderless windowed mode or whatnot, and like it likes to freak out when you try to like tab out to other programs and stuff. So yeah, there should be plenty of tutorials on YouTube. So Marcel Voss has good videos for nerdy stuff. That is true. Yeah, if you want to get into technical stuff or just find out how different things are done in the game program-wise or this or that, Marcel Voss has some great videos. That is a good point. I enjoy watching his stuff. And he streams the game too, like once or twice a week, so he's got a channel on Twitch as well. So okay, well, yeah, let's find someone to raid out to. It's getting kind of late. I need to make sure that I try to get a little more sleep. I'm starting to get a little better, but it's too easy for me to stay on here too long and hang out with you guys and then not give myself enough time for sleep. I wish I didn't have to worry about that, because I have a good time with you guys. I enjoy hanging out with you, and appreciate all you guys chatting and being here. It's 6:30. Oh, 6:30 a.m. Good night. Yeah, it's a little like around 10:30 p.m. for me right now, so it's getting a little bit late. So, all right, let me see who's live, and if nothing else, then that's right. Ooh, nice. Okay, Just the Rest games. So I don't know if you have seen Jess here in the channel a little bit. She has two different channels, one where she plays retro games and then one where she plays more modern games. And so she is playing Dark Souls 3 tonight on her modern game channel. Europe, I see. UK time zone. Yeah. Sanon is in Germany, he said. So that's pretty cool. That's fun to have Europeans checking in and hanging out with us. Going soon too, nearly 1 a.m. Okay, yeah. I am she. Sorry. Thank you. Sorry about that. But, yeah. Is that right, Sanon? Sanon Son? Is that how you pronounce your name? Probably not. Probably butchering that. Forgive me. Alright. Just the rest. Games. Kind of, okay. Or if you have a nickname that you prefer better, I'm happy with that too. Yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging out. I had a great time. It was awesome chatting with you guys, and I appreciate you guys hanging out and keeping me company as we work through these scenarios, and as well as the not necessarily hints, but just the suggestions and things like that. So, but let me get the raid created there. Okay. Well, I will send you off to Jess. Please say hello to Jess. Give her a follow as well. When you're over there, if you enjoy that kind of content, she and her husband Lethal are both streamers, and they do a great job. Both they're a Christian couple, and They're just very wholesome, good content, good streamers. So please check out their channel if you don't know them yet. And I will be off tomorrow and probably off on Thursday too. So I think the soonest I'll be back with you guys, it may be Friday, depending on what's going on during the day. So, but yeah, I will. I'll send you guys off. Thank you so much. God bless you guys, and we will see you in the next stream. See you guys. Take care.